Hello, this is Mr. Peaceful. Every time I start this, it says this meeting is being recorded, and my computer never did that before. It's something new. It's like it makes me laugh. Anyway, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers. When I got off work, on my way out in the break room, someone had left some peaches, and I'm like, well, let me grab one of these. So I grabbed the peach that had the most bruises on it because I don't like to see food get thrown away. So I'm like, well, let me grab the one that I know will probably get thrown away if I don't grab it. So I grabbed it. Store peaches are different. I don't know how they make store peaches because real peaches will only last a couple days. Once you pick them off the tree, you only got a couple days. You don't eat it in 2 or 3 days. That's it. It's done. It's history. They just disappear that quick. They go rotten real quick. And they're good. They're good. And I'm like, this peach is delicious. And so I'm thinking to myself while I'm eating this peach, I'm like, you know, how is it that people do not believe that there is a God? I mean, they've obviously never eaten a peach before because if they've eaten a peach, they would know there's a God because this thing is good, really tasty. And their explanation would be, well, it takes billions and billions of years. So in billions and billions of years, you have this peach that tastes really good, and when you bite into it, it's just delicious. You know, so why do accidents have to go in our favor? That's why I decided to make this video because I don't understand how people who don't believe in God can eat a peach, a real peach, not one that's in the grocery store, and think there is no God. Because it's really good, really good. Um, I I I made a post once about um, how I'm waterproof. I can take a bath and I'm okay. But if I drop my cell phone in that bath, that's it. It's history. Uh, so I'm better than my cell phone. I'm waterproof. And how many have you ever heard of a cell phone or a computer lasting 80 years? No, no. But we can live to be 80 years, 100 years maybe. But yet we can believe that there's no God. Yet we can see the trees, ourselves, the grass, peaches, and we can think there's no God, even though we ourselves could not create the very same thing. Oh, yeah, okay, that took billions of years. But still, how did these billions of years of accidental whatever come into our favor? Anyways, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't seem logical to me. But anyway, so I made this post, and occasionally I do make these arguments that God does exist, and people do get upset, and I'll say things, and then they will go on their way. And I had a good friend who we've been friends for a long time, and I had made a post about how God really exists, and she became extremely angry, and that was the end of our friendship. And I really couldn't understand it, and I wasn't going to apologize. I wasn't going to apologize, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that people get the belief in God and dogma mixed up. You know, it is unfortunate. Um, the two are not the same. I would estimate that it may be about 90%, maybe less than that now. Eh, When I was younger, it might have been like 98% of people believed in God. Now, maybe probably might even be less than 90% now because the media, mainstream media, has you know keeps pushing that no God uh, agenda, pushing it all the time, everywhere. I mean, pay attention, you'll see it. So less and less people, but not all the people who believe in God believe in dogma. Unfortunately, most of them do. Yes, unfortunately. I'm a lot older than I look. I'm not going to tell you how old I am. Sorry, but I'm a lot older than I look. But when I was younger, yes, I did believe that the King James Bible was the Word of God. I believed that once, yes. But you grow, you learn, and you learn, come up with new ideas. There's no reason why a person who believes in God can't be fluid with their beliefs. As you learn new things, your beliefs change. There's no reason why that can't be. Though it may be true that most of us are not, we should be, most of us are not. That does not mean the belief in God and a person's personal beliefs are the same thing. That doesn't mean, just because a person believes something that is incorrect does not mean that God does not exist. That's what I'm trying to say. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And when Mother's Day comes, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Oh, was vaccines. There is a push to get kids vaccinated. And you may or may not believe, you might think I'm a conspiracy nutcase. I don't care. The whole thing is about bringing the population down on the. So the push is to get kids vaccinated. Now, in these vaccines, and I did post a video about this, a couple of videos about this from scientists and doctors and stuff. There's a spike protein in these vaccines, and I don't know what the spike protein is supposed to do, but it makes it work. That's all I know. And if it was ever explained to me, it went right over my head. It's technical stuff that I don't understand. But these vaccines have what's called a spike protein in them. And the theory is it goes into the shoulder and it stays in the shoulder. And that's as far as it goes. That's the theory. But a lot of people believe that theory is not true, that this spike protein will go other places. And supposedly they've done some research. And the research shows that the spike protein will go into most of it will go into the ovary. So it's more dangerous to women than it is to men. And this is why it'll make many mothers-to-be not be mothers-to-be. And the other place it goes is in the bone marrow. And so over a period of time, and really no one really knows how long it will take, but over a period of time, it makes a person sick. And so for us who are adults, it may not even affect us until we die. I mean, we may not have no effect. But the kids, it will affect the kids. Okay, so, and there's a push to get the kids vaccinated. And I think we should, especially on Father's Day, look into this and be a father and stop this. Okay, I'm going to add the video about my trailer to the end of this, but still, love and peace. Bye. This is my headquarters, and all the tires have gone flat. I thought maybe I could just air them up with Fix-A-Flat, but all the stems are broken. Now this trailer was built in 1988, so those tire stems are probably just as old as the trailer itself, so that's probably why they all broke at the same time. That's kind of weird, though. I've never seen that happen before. So I'm a little concerned about fixing it. I gotta jack up those tires, and I'm just hoping the trailer doesn't fall over. But I think I'm going to get a brace and put it underneath the front there, where the fifth wheel is at. And I'm going to go down to Home Depot and buy a brace and put it underneath there. And I think I'll be safe then. They don't look flat now because the trailer's actually on stilts, jacked up some already. But the dirt is really soft here. And in the past, when I was underneath the trailer leveling it off, twice I've had it slip on me, so I got to be really careful. Love and peace. Bye.